Well, returning to our studio kitchen this morning, we have Raw Chef Jane back with us, and the seasons are changing and your recipes are changing as well.
Yes. Well, you know, it's funny. Last time that I was here, I said to Amy, I said, is there something you think I should make next time? And she said, how about a soup? So I kind of made this soup for Glenn and I for lunch a couple of days ago. And it warms the cockles of your heart. My husband's rubbing his tummy. It warms the cockles of your heart because this is the time of year when you want to have something just warming. You know, it's getting there's a little bit of a chill in the air, and I love fall. I mean, it's just my favorite time of my season. But I think apples, and I think spices, and I think of, yummy, yummy flavors. Now, today what I'm going to be doing is making a coconut curry soup. Okay, and for those of you who don't know, there are many different kinds of curry. The curry that I'm using today is vadavan. It's actually a French curry based upon the Indian masala. And I have Mexican curry, I have Ethiopian curry, I have Moroccan curry, and then I have plain old regular curry.
Are they that different?
Yes. Oh my goodness, yes. And I also have a red Thai curry. So they are completely different.
Totally changes the dynamic.
Totally changes all of the flavors. Because remember, curry is usually a blending of different spices. It's not just one spice, although there is a curry plant, and you can, you can have a curry from the curry plant too. But usually it's a blending of different spices to give you certain flavors from a geographical area or a culture. Okay, so today,
learning so much.
I'm making a coconut curry soup. And it's really, really wonderful for this time of year. You can use a butternut squash if you'd like, or you can use a sweet potato. I really like carrots. I don't know what it is with me and carrots, but for some reason I like the carrots. So I'm actually going to take my carrots. I have one nice large carrot and a nice large celery stalk. Okay, I'm going to put that into my blender. I'm also going to take an apple. You know, I always use organic apples. This is either Gala or Fuji. I always say Fiji, probably because I want to go back.
I know, exactly. I was just thinking we're daydreaming. Yes.
Probably. So I'm going to put an apple in here. Now, the apple gives it a little bit of a sweetness to it, okay? You don't have to use apple. I also brought some agave nectar with me, from raw agave nectar, and I'm going to put like about maybe a half a teaspoon in there as well of the agave nectar. So just to give it, we're going to have a lot of spices, so it's going to be like a sweet, spicy thing.
And I love that we're just kind of chopping them up.
That's it, what we're doing. Now I have a lemon here, and I am going to put the lemon in there. I have a small amount of onion, which of course is still from my garden. So there's about maybe a tablespoon or two of onion in there. A nice piece of ginger that I cut off from my ginger root.
Oh my goodness.
And I took the skin off of that. Because ginger, curry, oh, you got to have that. And then a clove of garlic, which is also from my garden. Now, there are a few other things that I'm going to be putting in here. I'm going to put in a half a teaspoon of Himalayan salt. I may have to add a little bit more of that to taste. Remember, you can always add. Once you put it in there, you can't take it out, and it's really hard to try to fix it because, eek. You know, and I have here a half a cup of coconut. Now, this is just plain old shredded coconut. It's not roasted, not toasted, or anything else, minimally processed. And there we go. We're going to put a half a cup of coconut in there. I'm going to take a teaspoon of peppercorns.
Okay, and we are out of time.
We can't be out of time. I'm not done yet.
She's still making.
I'm not done yet. And I'm going to take half a teaspoon of cumin and a half a teaspoon of my curry. And we're going to add about a cup of cashews in there. Maybe a little bit more of that. And I'm not a big measurer, so if you like more or less, use more or less.
Okay, we'll let you add, and then we'll catch everybody up here a little bit later on in our show. If you would like more information, you can always check out her website, rawchefjane.com, and remember her book, It's Not Just Salad.